where we unravel the art of living through the lens of Stoicism. Today, we delve into a profound yet simple philosophy. The philosophy of simply let life be happy, forever. Embrace simplicity, and life unfolds its complexities, a mantra for the modern Stoic. As Rabindranath Tagore wisely observed, no one in this world lives forever. This fleeting nature of existence beckons us to live with simplicity and joy. In our journey today, we explore how each soul yearns for tranquility amidst the chaos of the modern world. Our inner selves, often weary and overwhelmed, seek refuge in simplicity. Remember, the simpler we are, the happier we become. A simple life paves the way to a fortunate destiny. In the relentless pace of today's world, where stress and demands loom large, adopting a simpler perspective can be our sanctuary. By embracing a kind-hearted approach to life, we not only enrich our own lives but also accumulate blessings along the way. Life, inherently complex and challenging, invites us to a paradoxical quest, to live simply and to find happiness in its simplicity. Join us on The Journey of Wisdom, as we explore how Stoicism teaches us to navigate life's complexities with a serene heart and a resilient spirit. Let's embark on this transformative journey together. One, nothing lasts forever, simplicity brings joy. The journey of life, much like the ebb and flow of the tides, is transient. Nothing in this vast universe is permanent, a truth that Stoicism teaches us to accept with grace. As Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This quote encapsulates the essence of our first point, the impermanence of life and the joy found in simplicity. In our transient existence where we are mere guests, it's crucial not to be overly demanding or clingy. The pursuit of simplicity is not about having less, but about being less. Less attached, less troubled, less weighed down by the unnecessary. Consider the metaphor of life as a journey on a boat. Sometimes amidst the stormy seas we yearn to escape, to find solace in a haven. But where can one truly escape? The answer lies not in fleeing, but in facing reality with a Stoic resolve. The storms of life, the exhaustion, and the challenges are not everlasting. They are but chapters in the grand story of our lives, destined to pass and become memories. Reflect on the fleeting nature of fireworks, the inevitable aging of youth, and the cyclical change of seasons. These natural phenomena teach us the profound lesson of impermanence. In understanding this, we learn not to cling too tightly to what we lose or to measure too keenly what we gain. True happiness, as Stoicism suggests, is found in the simplicity of life. It's in the joy of having simple friends, engaging in work that fulfills, and embracing the simplicity of being. It's about living each day with contentment and gratitude, finding happiness in the mundane, and cherishing the ordinary. This philosophy aligns seamlessly with the modern hustle, where complexities often cloud our vision. In applying this philosophy to modern life, it's essential to remember that simplicity is not about renouncing the world, but about finding balance and harmony within it. It's about prioritizing what truly matters, letting go of the superfluous and focusing on the essence of life. Look within and around, find joy in the simple pleasures, and let go of the pursuit of the unattainable. Art 2. Embrace the present, let go of the past and future worries. Embracing the present and letting go of the past and future worries is a cornerstone of living a simple and happy life. This philosophy urges us to immerse ourselves fully in the present moment, shedding the weight of past regrets and future anxieties. It's a reminder that life unfolds in the now, and by being present, we can experience genuine joy and contentment. Consider the past as a closed book, its stories already written and the future as an unwritten chapter, full of unknown possibilities. Dwelling on past mistakes or fearing future uncertainties only serves to steal the joy of our current experiences. Instead, by focusing on the present, we open ourselves to the beauty of everyday moments. The comforting warmth of sunlight, the genuine smile of a friend, or the satisfaction of a delicious meal. These simple pleasures are often overlooked, yet they are the essence of a joyful life. This philosophy is not just about appreciating the present, but also about understanding the transient nature of life. Every moment is fleeting, and by clinging to the past or fearing the future, we miss the opportunity to engage with the present fully. A story that beautifully illustrates this is the tale of a wise old man who, when asked about his secret to happiness, simply said, "I eat when I eat, I sleep when I sleep, and I walk when I walk." This allegory teaches us the importance of being fully present in our actions, undistracted by past or future concerns. Incorporating this philosophy into our lives can lead to a more peaceful and fulfilling existence. It's about finding joy in the ordinary, and understanding that happiness is not a destination, but a journey. It's a journey that takes place in the here and now, not in the distant past or future. To further illustrate this concept, consider the story of a traveler who spent his entire journey worrying about the road ahead and regretting the paths he didn't take. In the end, he realized that he had missed the beauty of the landscapes he passed through. This story is a metaphor for life, reminding you to appreciate our current surroundings and experiences, rather than constantly looking back or forward. In conclusion, the lesson here is clear. Live in the present and cherish each moment. Let go of past regrets and future worries, and you'll find that life becomes simpler and more joyful. This doesn't mean ignoring the past or future, but rather not letting them overshadow the present. By adopting this mindset, we can improve our lives, finding happiness in the simplicity of being fully engaged in each moment. 3. A simple person does not compete with fate, others, or themselves, but is just themselves. In a world brimming with complexities and constant competition, the philosophy of living simply and letting life unfold with happiness is a refreshing oasis. Imagine a life where you're not in a relentless race against fate, others, or even yourself. This is the essence of being a simple person, someone who embraces their true self without the burdens of arrogance, complaints, or needless arguments. A simple person lives in harmony with the world. They don't struggle against fate, but rather join hands with destiny, understanding that some things are beyond control. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." This resonates deeply with our concept of simplicity. By befriending time and accepting the flow of life, a simple person finds peace. The futility of competing with fate lies in not recognizing our limitations. Fate, often elusive and unpredictable, cannot be conquered. Similarly, engaging in petty competitions with others leads to a never-ending cycle of one-upmanship, leaving us with nothing but a sense of emptiness. Why exhaust ourselves in a race where the finish line keeps moving? Living simply means stepping away from these fruitless battles. It's about not comparing yourself to others, not being swayed by the chaos of the world, and not being shackled by fleeting emotions. This approach to life opens the door to contentment, where joy and happiness are not just momentary flashes but a constant state of being. Think of your life as a journey where simplicity is your compass. Each step taken without the weight of unnecessary competition or comparison is a step towards a more peaceful existence. Remember, as another Stoic philosopher, Marcus Aurelius, advised, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself and your way of thinking." Embrace this mindset and watch as your life transforms into a serene journey, filled with the simple joys and happiness that come from living authentically and peacefully. In conclusion, the philosophy of simply letting life be happy is about understanding and accepting your place in the world. It's about finding joy in the simple things and realizing that happiness is not a destination, but a manner of traveling. As you continue on your path, keep these thoughts close to your heart and let them guide you towards a life of simplicity, contentment, and everlasting happiness. 4. Simplify your desires. Amplify your happiness. A modern guide to contentment. In the whirlwind of modern life, where ambitions soar and desires multiply, it's easy to find ourselves entangled in a complex web of wants and needs. The pursuit of endless desires often leads to a labyrinth of complexity and dissatisfaction. It's like chasing the horizon. The more we run towards it, the further it seems. This is where the philosophy of a simple life comes into play. advocating for a limitation of our desires to what truly matters. This doesn't imply abandoning ambition or discarding goals. Instead, it's about honing our focus on what brings genuine happiness and fulfillment. It's akin to pruning a tree, cutting back the overgrown branches to let the healthy ones flourish. By simplifying our desires, we're not just reducing the constant chase for more. We're learning to find joy in the treasures we already possess. It's about cultivating a garden of gratitude and recognizing the abundance that surrounds us. When we cease the relentless pursuit of more, we open the gates to the happiness that's been waiting in our own backyard. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." This contentment is not about settling for less. It's about understanding that true happiness often lies not in the clutter of material possessions or the heights of societal status, but in the simplicity of life, in meaningful relationships, fulfilling work, and inner peace. It's about finding richness in the simple moments, a laughter-filled family dinner, the satisfaction of a job well done, or the tranquility of a quiet moment alone. In our modern world, where technology and social media constantly bombard us with images of what we should have and who we should be, it's more important than ever to embrace this philosophy. Simplifying desires doesn't mean leading a monotonous life. It means filtering out the noise to hear the music of our own passions and joys. It's about making conscious choices that align with our true selves and discarding the rest as mere distractions. So, how do we apply this in our daily lives? Start by evaluating your desires. Ask yourself, does this bring me lasting happiness or just temporary satisfaction? Focus on building relationships and experiences rather than accumulating things. Practice gratitude daily. It shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have. And most importantly, find joy in the journey, not just the destination. In conclusion, simplifying your desires to amplify your happiness is not just a philosophy. It's a practical approach to life. It's about finding balance, appreciating the present, and creating a life filled with joy and contentment. Remember, happiness is not about having everything, but finding value and joy in what we have. As we navigate through the complexities of life, let us hold on to this simple truth and let life be happy forever. Toysher, as a person, learn to live simply amidst the chaos of life, simplifying even the most complicated tasks. In the midst of life's chaos, the art of living simply becomes a sanctuary of peace and clarity. This concept, rooted in the philosophy of embracing life's simplicity, is not just a lifestyle choice but a profound way to navigate the complexities of existence. Imagine life as a journey where unexpected emotions are frequent travelers. The sudden urge to cry, the unexplained sense of loss, the fleeting moments of happiness, or the unanticipated lack of motivation. These emotional whirlwinds are not unique to any individual. They are a universal experience, a shared aspect of the human condition. Renowned poet Rabindranath Tagore once wisely remarked, "Do not let life become a burden." This statement encapsulates the essence of living simply. The inevitability of birth and death frames our existence. In this transient journey, the choice of how we live each day becomes crucial. Embracing both joy and sorrow as integral parts of life, we find a balance. The key is not to dwell in perpetual gloom or worry, but to live with simplicity, gratitude, and contentment. Gratitude plays a pivotal role in this philosophy. It's about appreciating the spectrum of life's experiences, the hard work of our parents, the warmth that propels us forward, the lessons learned from those who've caused us pain, and the recognition of our own efforts, optimism, and health. Each of these elements contributes to our growth and resilience. To illustrate this philosophy further, consider the story of a farmer who faced relentless storms. Each storm seemed more daunting than the last, threatening his crops and livelihood. Yet instead of succumbing to despair, the farmer focused on what he could control, his response. He rebuilt, replanted, and learned from each setback. His simple approach to life wasn't about ignoring the storms, but about finding peace and purpose amidst them. Living simply, therefore, is not about the absence of complexity, but about finding clarity within it. It's a treasure in life, a guiding principle that helps us navigate through the ebbs and flows of our emotions and experiences. In conclusion, the lesson here is clear. Embrace simplicity in living is not about having less but about being more grateful, more content, and more at peace. This philosophy doesn't promise a life free from challenges, but it offers a way to face them with grace and resilience. The advice for the audience is to find joy in the simple things, to be grateful for the journey, and to remember that in the grand tapestry of life, each thread, no matter how seemingly insignificant, contributes to the beauty of the whole. Embrace simplicity and let it be the key to a life of happiness and fulfillment. 6. A simple person does not invite trouble, does not create issues, does not cause problems, holds no grudges against anyone, and lives peacefully and comfortably. Imagine a person who embodies simplicity. This individual doesn't seek out trouble or create unnecessary problems. They live without holding grudges, embracing peace and comfort in their daily life. This simple person, wise in their understanding, sees the world for what it is. They don't engage in endless debates or calculations. Through their experiences, they've felt the warmth and coldness of human hearts and have seen the world in all its colors. Yet, they choose to live guided by their heart and nature, letting things be, not fixating on what isn't meant for them. There's a tendency in human nature to overcomplicate matters. However, many things, when viewed through a lens of simplicity, reveal their true uncomplicated nature. It's our inclination to add layers of complexity that often leads to confusion and distress. A person with a simple mindset, therefore, has fewer worries. This isn't a sign of foolishness, but a conscious choice to live a life uncluttered by superfluous concerns. A heart that revels in simplicity is a heart that finds joy effortlessly. A life led simply is a life brimming with happiness. This philosophy encourages you to live authentically, not through the perceptions of others or the dictates of society. It's about being true to yourself, living simply, and finding joy in your own unique existence. In this pursuit of simplicity, it's essential to cultivate a temperament that isn't easily swayed by anger or unnecessary competition. Avoid the pitfalls of gossip and speaking ill of others. Instead, focus on working diligently and living honorably. In doing so, you'll find that living simply and being happy are intrinsically linked. To enrich this philosophy, let's draw inspiration from the Stoic philosophers. Seneca, a renowned Stoic, once said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future." This quote aligns perfectly with our discussion, emphasizing the importance of living in the moment and finding joy in the simplicity of the present. In conclusion, the philosophy of living simply and letting life be happy is about embracing the present, understanding the world without being burdened by it, and finding joy in the simplicity of being. It's a journey of self-discovery, where happiness is not a distant goal but a natural consequence of a life lived simply and authentically. Remember, in the simplicity of your heart and actions lies the key to a life of fulfillment and joy. 7. Find joy in giving and sharing. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "We should give as we would receive, cheerfully, quickly, and without hesitation, for there is no grace in a benefit that sticks to the fingers." This timeless insight encapsulates the essence of finding joy in altruism. When we extend ourselves beyond the confines of our individual needs and desires, we tap into a more profound and enduring source of happiness. Giving and sharing manifest in myriad forms, transcending the mere exchange of material goods. It's about offering our time, a listening ear, a word of encouragement, or sharing our knowledge and experiences. These acts of generosity foster deep connections with those around us, knitting together a fabric of community and mutual support. In this shared space, we find not only a sense of belonging but also a realization that our own well-being is linked to the happiness of others. This philosophy of life challenges the modern narrative of individualism and competition. It encourages us to look beyond our personal ambitions and to see the value in contributing to the collective good. In doing so, we simplify our lives, focusing less on accumulating wealth or status and more on creating meaningful relationships and experiences. Moreover, the act of giving and sharing offers a counterbalance to the often overwhelming pace and pressure of contemporary life. It allows us to step back from our relentless pursuit of personal success and to engage in something greater than ourselves. This shift in focus not only brings joy to those we help, but also imbues our own lives with a sense of purpose and fulfillment. In essence, embracing the philosophy of simply letting life be happy involves recognizing that our happiness is not a solitary endeavor. It is a journey we embark on with others, finding joy not just in our achievements but in our contributions to the lives of those around us. By giving and sharing, we create a world that is not only simpler but also richer, more connected, and ultimately, more joyful. And number 8. What can we do to live simply? First, reduce personal belongings. Only buy what is necessary. Living simply, a concept deeply rooted in the philosophy of Stoicism, is about embracing minimalism and focusing on what truly matters. This idea is beautifully illustrated by the Zen gardens of Kyoto, such as the rock garden at Ryoanji Temple and the sand garden at Daisenji Temple. These gardens, devoid of water elements like ponds or streams, still evoke the serene beauty of natural landscapes. They teach us a profound lesson. The essence of something can be conveyed even in its absence. Just as these gardens use rocks and sand to suggest the flow of water, we too can find richness in simplicity. The key to living simply lies in reducing personal belongings and only purchasing what is necessary. This approach is not about deprivation, but rather about maximizing the inherent value and potential of each item we possess. It's a practice of mindful consumption, where we pause and reflect before adding something new to our lives. This mindfulness extends to how we perceive and use our belongings. It's not the quantity that brings freedom, but the flexibility and creativity in how we use what we have. Even with limited resources, a creative and imaginative mind can find endless possibilities. This philosophy is akin to the story of Socrates who, upon walking through a market, remarked, "How many things I do not need." This statement underscores the Stoic belief in distinguishing between our needs and wants and finding contentment in simplicity. Similarly, in modern times, we often find ourselves in a cycle of endless consumption, constantly seeking the next best thing. However, true freedom and happiness lie not in acquiring more, but in appreciating and making the best out of what we already have. To live simply, we must cultivate a mindset that values quality over quantity and sees the potential in the minimal. When shopping, ask yourself if the item is truly necessary and if it adds value to your life. Remember, every addition to our lives should serve a purpose and align with our values. This approach not only declutters our physical space, but also our mental space, leading to a more focused and serene mind. In conclusion, living simply is about finding beauty and value in minimalism. It's a journey of mindful consumption, creative use of resources, and appreciating the inherent potential in what we already possess. As we embark on this path, we discover that true freedom and contentment come not from having more but from needing less. Let this be a guiding principle in our lives, helping us to navigate the complexities of the modern world with a serene mind and a resilient spirit. Second, arrange your room simply. Doing so will also help simplify the mind. Your room, a reflection of your mind, arranged with serene simplicity. This act, seemingly mundane, is a powerful step towards a life of clarity and tranquility. Remember, as the Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." The dance between simplicity and frugality is an intriguing one. Simplicity is not about depriving yourself. It's about cherishing and caring for what truly matters. It's about making mindful choices that align with your inner values, not just cutting costs. This distinction is crucial. Frugality focuses on the price tag, but simplicity on the value, and not just in monetary terms. It's about the emotional resonance and the life-enhancing qualities of the items we choose to surround ourselves with. Consider the humble cup from which you drink your morning coffee. In a simple life, this cup isn't just a vessel, it's a chosen companion. It's the cup you adore, the one you handle with care and maintain over time. This approach extends to all aspects of life. Buy less, but buy better. Choose items that don't just fill space but enrich your life. This philosophy of living simply sharpens your mind, much like the Stoic practice of focusing on what's essential. Now let's delve deeper into the symbiotic relationship between our minds and our surroundings. The Stoics believed in the harmony of the inner and outer self. Just as a cluttered room can cloud your thoughts, a cluttered mind can disrupt your physical well-being. By cultivating a simple mindset, you pave the way for a leaner, more efficient way of living. Your body, in turn, reflects this clarity. Regular exercise and a balanced diet are not just about physical health. They're about nurturing a vibrant, alert mind. The Zen spirit, deeply rooted in simplicity, teaches us that less is often more. It's about understanding the profound impact of our environment on our mental state. A room arranged simply is not just an aesthetic choice. It's a deliberate step towards inner peace. This simplicity in our physical space acts as a mirror, reflecting and reinforcing the simplicity we seek within. As we journey through life, let's remember the words of the Stoic philosopher Epictetus. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. In embracing simplicity, we're not just organizing our physical space. We're aligning our desires with our true needs. We're learning to appreciate the beauty in the ordinary, to find joy in the mundane. This is the essence of living simply, a life where every object, every choice, resonates with our deepest values and aspirations. In conclusion, living simply is more than a lifestyle choice. It's a philosophy, a mindset that can profoundly transform our lives. It's about finding harmony between our inner and outer worlds, about aligning our physical space with our mental space. It's a journey towards understanding what truly matters, towards a life of purpose and fulfillment. So as you arrange your room, as you choose your possessions, remember, simplicity is not about having less. It's about having more of what truly matters. Inspirational. 8 things to remember when things don't go your way. We must always be thankful for life, whether it is difficult or easy. Every day when you wake up, you should be grateful for this life, because somewhere, people are still struggling every day just to survive. The truth is that happiness always comes with pain, but what's important is how you deal with that pain. Would the precious things in life still mean anything if you didn't go through difficulties and pain to achieve them? And always think about what you have instead of focusing on what you haven't achieved, because the real value is what you currently possess. Here are some pieces of advice from Mark that will help you stay motivated during tough times. 1. Pain is a part of growth. Sometimes life turns its back on you and doors of opportunity slam shut in your face. That's when you need to move forward. This isn't bad, because we often settle and become complacent with the present unless circumstances force us to change. When facing difficulties, always remember that everything happens for a reason, and so does pain. Overcome these pains, but never forget the lessons you learn from them. Fighting doesn't mean failing, and to succeed, you must strive to fight relentlessly. Everything takes time. Be patient and optimistic. Maybe not now, but eventually, everything will fall into place. Always remember, there are 2 types of pain. Some pains torment you and some make you stronger. Instead of resisting or running away, accept it and grow from it. 2. Nothing lasts forever. The rain will stop. Wounds will heal. The dark night will turn to light. A cycle that happens every day, and then you forget instead. You think the night lasts forever. No, remember that nothing lasts forever. If you are happy at this moment, enjoy it, because nothing is forever. And don't worry if you are experiencing sadness, because it will also pass quickly. Just because you are facing a bit of difficulty doesn't mean you can't smile. Every second is a beginning and an end. So with every ending, you have an opportunity in the next moment. Embrace it and live fully in each of those moments. 3. Worrying and complaining are useless. People who complain will surely not succeed. It's better to try your best to do something great and fail than to succeed in trivial things. If you fail, it's not necessarily the end. But if you keep complaining, it certainly is. Complaining about everything can't brighten your future. Instead, act. Strive for what you believe in. Apply what you learn in life. Don't let the past drown your future. Change and stop complaining. No matter what happens in life, always remember that true happiness comes only when you stop complaining and are grateful for not facing other difficulties. For Satyam, emotional wounds are a strength. Don't feel ashamed of the emotional wounds in your life. Each wound is proof of the pain you've overcome. It means you've conquered the pain, learned from it, grown, and moved on. You should be proud of that wound. It's evidence of your strength. Don't let that wound dominate you. Don't live in fear. Since the wound will never disappear, the best way is to change how you view it. See it as a strength rather than a pain. Rumi once said, "The wound is the place where the light enters you." Indeed, after all the suffering, that's where a strong soul lies. A person's strong character is often linked to emotional wounds. See your emotional wound as a testament to, "Yay, I did it. I've overcome, and this is an opportunity for me to grow even more." 5. Every struggle is a step forward. In life, patience is not just waiting. It's about maintaining a positive attitude while pursuing your dreams. When you realize that your goal is worth striving for, invest all your time and effort to achieve it. This may mean stepping out of your comfort zone, and often you may feel insecure. You might not eat familiar foods or sleep in your usual bed. You might sacrifice relationships and familiar things. You might have to endure criticism and opposition from friends. You might feel lonely in pursuing your dream. However, this loneliness gives you the space to do the greatest things possible. Besides, other things are just tests of your determination and desire to achieve your dream. If you want something, act now despite failures, rejections, or being considered odd. You'll realize that things gradually improve, often better than you think. The important thing is the process you go through to achieve what you want. So, give it your all, do everything possible to achieve it. There's no better feeling than conquering your dream. 6. The negativity of others is not your concern. Always think positively when surrounded by negativity. Smile when someone tries to upset you. It's not hard to maintain optimism and focus. When people treat you badly, don't become bitter, just be yourself. Don't let others' anger affect you. Ignore what people say even if it invades your privacy. Rarely does anyone do something for you. Remember, they do it for themselves. Above all, never change yourself to fit someone else. Change when it makes you better and leads to a brighter future. Listen to yourself before listening to others, because no matter what you do and how well you do it, they will try to bring you down. So if you believe in something, fight to defend that belief to the end. Don't listen to others simply because we only live once. Indeed, do what you like and be with people who make you happy as soon as possible. 7. What will happen will eventually happen. You are truly strong when you most want to cry, to complain, but you choose to smile and appreciate life. After each pain, if you open your heart, that is happiness, because not everything in life can happen 100% as you wish. In summary, love life when you believe in yourself. Seize opportunities. You may lose happiness, but will find it again. Cherish the past and learn from experience. Life is a long journey. Don't worry too much. Don't doubt every step of this life. Smile when you feel confused. Experience every minute of life, because it may not take you where you want to go, but it will take you where you need to be. 8. The best thing you can do is to try. Don't be discouraged when starting over. Try again, love again, live again, and dream again. Don't let life's difficulties harden your heart. You learn the most valuable lessons at the hardest times, when you make the worst mistakes. There will be times when everything seems wrong because it's too wrong. You can't escape the mess and just want to give up. Remember, it's through mistakes that you find correctness. Sometimes you have to go through the worst to achieve the best. Life is harsh, but you are an indomitable warrior. Smile every day. Be different, but still beautiful. Make others laugh with your heart. Don't tire of things not going your way. Live simply. Love unconditionally. Live authentically and work hard. When you fall, stand up and move forward. Grow every day. As we conclude our exploration of the philosophy of simply letting life be happy, we invite you to carry these teachings into your daily life. Remember, the art of living simply and mindfully isn't just a concept. It's a practical, transformative journey. It's about embracing each moment, detaching from the incessant chatter of our minds and finding joy in the simplicity of being present. We hope this video has inspired you to walk through life as if you are kissing the earth with your feet, to experience your surroundings profoundly and mindfully, and to embrace the freedom that comes with present awareness. Thank you for joining us on the journey of wisdom. Your support and engagement in our community are invaluable. We encourage you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. And if you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos, as we continue to delve into the profound wisdom of Stoicism and its application in our modern lives. Together, let's embark on this path of deep inner peace, self-awareness, and true freedom. May your journey be filled with growth, fulfillment, and an abundance of simple joys. Thank you for being a part of the journey of wisdom.